everyone, I'm the Modern Sea Witch, and today I'm going to talk about recommended channels that I have for YouTube. So if you have any interest in that, definitely stick around, um, and I am going to get into that. But first, I'll give you a quick update in case anybody was wondering. I have had some people reach out to see how things have been going with the wedding. So my daughter's wedding went off without a hitch this past Saturday, and it was a fabulous time. So they're off enjoying their honeymoon now. Okay, so this video um, and this podcast, um, I did this after I saw a video by Brittany, the Sunshine State Witch. So in her video, she entitled it, Don't Watch Me. So why wouldn't we want to watch her? So what she's trying to do is start a little community involvement between anybody in the witchcraft community uh, so that we can get a little more involved with the other creators, other channels out there. So what she has suggested is we're going to list off the different channels that have been a big help to us that we enjoy watching. So that's what I'm going to do. Don't watch me. You're going to watch these guys. So I'm going to list out the different channels that I recommend. Definitely check out Brittany's video as well. And I encourage you to make a video response as well. So without further ado, one of those channels is definitely going to be the Sunshine State Witch. Brittany has a very unique view. She is a solitary practitioner, and I like hearing the different ideas that she has. I like getting different perspectives. She also co-hosts another channel that is called Wine and Witchcraft, along with the Witch of Enchantment, Justin. Again, another solitary practitioner that likes to bring in his own unique view. Now, on that joint channel, Wine and Witchcraft, it is a lot of fun. So if you just want to kick back and relax, not really necessarily, you're not out there just trying to absorb information, this is a fun time. They encourage you to grab a glass of whatever you want to drink, whether it's a mug of tea, a beer, a cocktail, whatever, a bottle of water. Sit back, join in the chat while they run a live show. Uh, um, it usually runs twice a month, and it is a great time. And be sure to participate in the chat when they have that live session running. A lot of times they will have guests on as well, but it's a lot of fun and it's a lot of laughs. Um, so on to some other channels besides those two would be, now these are going to be a little more different channels that I've looked at. Again, some I've dropped over time, some I still watch, and there's so many out there. So I had to really weed down my list of who I really, really want to recommend. So if you're looking for a little more in-depth thought provoking items, you might want to either check out Angela's Symposium or Esoterica. Those two channels, the creators on those, they both have PhDs, respectively in anthropology of religion and philosophy. And those creators are delving into the different aspects of religion, occult, esotericism, and witchcraft as well. So if you want to expand your horizons and what you're learning, I definitely recommend checking out those two channels. A couple of others that are uh, witchcraft based would be, don't mind me, I'm looking down at my notes so I don't forget anybody. Now, if you're just really want to get into delving into the basics of witchcraft, I would recommend, um, let's see here, Witch in the Working. He is a Gardenerian Wiccan. He's been practicing for over 30 years. The host on that channel is Manon, and he is a treasure trove of information. So he tries to have lessons that he puts out once a week on all of the basic information. So it's great to get those in a visual format. If you know, trying to read a book is a little challenging for some, so it's nice to see this other format and you know, other witches wanting to share this information in this way. Um, it really helps to get that visual sometimes. Another channel that does that as well is Hearthwitch. Now she is a witch that is based in the British Isles, so her uh, magic is going to be based on that folklore. Um, but again, as far as the basics, she is very good at explaining things. Again, has a 101 series, and she also hosts a monthly live Q&A session as well. So if you've been wanting to ask a question of a witch, definitely look for one of her announcements for one of her live Q&A sessions and dive right into that chat and ask that question. She is very knowledgeable and loves to help out. Uh, One other witch that I would recommend, again, I am not a Wiccan, but I like understanding where other people come from and their philosophies. So that would be Thorn Mooney. Now, she has been around for a little while as well. She's a Gardnerian priestess, and she's written a couple of books. And before that, she was blogging on Pathos. So she is very well-rounded. Again, I think she's going back for a degree in religious studies, I believe. But she was a former teacher, so a lot of what she um, presents, it's well thought out, well researched, and you don't get the sense that, you know, she's just because she's a Wiccan, she's telling you that's the only way. Um, Again, she gives you a lot of food for thought. And I just enjoy, you know, watching her channel. And she doesn't try to hide anything. She leaves all of her very old videos from when she first got on YouTube out there so that you can see how she's changed over time as well. But I'd love to hear from any of you. Who do you like to watch on YouTube? Who are you finding a great resource? So while I encourage you to watch my channel and listen to my podcast, I still want to hear from you. Who do you want to watch? Do a VR to this with the hashtag Don't Watch Me. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.